right here.
Sorry. Oh, that broth is so good.
Like, you just told the kids not to eat.
Well,
and then
Mommy, stop it. It was only the broth. It wasn't any of the noodles or the tofurkey or the...
I have to go like that to them.
Hi, you guys. Welcome to our first family mukbang. I made homemade udon noodle ramen. It's ramen flavored, but it's udon noodles. And I used field roast apple sage sausage and some corn. And some broth that I got from Walmart. So, hopefully you enjoy this little family mukbang.
Oh my gosh, this is so good.
Oh, good. Glad you like it. We're a little squished together because our table's really small.
I'm wearing a jacket for no reason.
Well, obviously because you're cold, right?
No, maybe because it makes me comfortable. It's like a blanket.
Oh, well, I'm the same way. Gary, did you try your noodles yet? Do you like it?
It's really good.
Well, I knew you would like it. I didn't think Gary would.
Mommy, it's Chinese food. He of course he would like it.
It's actually what? Japanese food.
Ramen would be Japanese.
It was? Oh.
It's not Chinese.
When was instant ramen made? I gotta get Google now.
We have Google.
I even stopped cooking the noodles a little bit early so that they wouldn't be
So they're really good.
they wouldn't be mushy for you. Sorry that Logan's a little bit cut off over there.
Sorry.
I don't have a lot of space.
I hope I don't get sick by him.
You do sleep in the same room as him, so.
Well, that's true.
If you haven't gotten sick yet, I don't think you'll be getting sick.
After dinner, after you digest, I'll make you some echinacea tea.
Just you wait, Gary.
Me too.
Well, all of us, yeah. I'm gonna have some too.
Oh yeah, I thought Logan was already cooking tea.
He has
Oh,
some.
yeah, his
But I don't want to give you some right before you eat, because then I know you won't eat.
It's because then you'll drink all of it and then you'll be full. This sausage is really good too.
Look, remember we used to do those questions in your birthday? And every year, that way we would see if they would change. I'm sorry that we haven't kept it up.
It's okay.
So the last time that we did it was like, what, 3 years ago? 2 years ago?
2 years ago.
Well, let's do it.
Do you want to partake in it?
Let's do it.
I'm going to ask you a question, a series of questions, and I want you taking your time to answer them, okay? Don't just, well, maybe actually you should say the first thing that pops out of your mind, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Your first
I'm going to ask you a
instinct.
question. You're going to take turns. Logan will go first, and then Gary, and giving me your answers. Mommy, you can join in too if you want, okay?
Oh, this is going to be fun.
Okay? Here's the first
You
question.
know what? I'm gonna turn that fan off because it's too noisy.
First question. Now remember, Logan first, then you. Okay? What is your favorite word? What is your favorite?
That's hard.
Games.
Okay.
There's a lot of words that I like.
Well, the first word that comes to your mind is.
Fortnite.
Okay.
Fortnite.
Okay.
Does that count? Because it's a thing, not a just
Well, it's a
regular
word.
It is.
If he hears Fortnite, it might excite him or make him want to play the game.
If I hear games, it makes me excited and I want to play
My favorite
all
word?
the games I like.
It's the F word.
Family friendly.
There's a separate question for that, which we won't ask because of the boys. But all right, at least we know what yours is. But give me your favorite word.
That's the only word that comes to mind.
Sailor. My favorite word. My favorite word that I like hearing the most.
Wait, hold on. Someone told us that if my episode says fudge, if my episode says the F word, we're like, Mommy, say fudge.
It's
You know what? Grandma has a mouth on herself too.
Yeah, right.
So
she always tries to tell me not to curse.
she has no room to talk.
I just said okay.
Yeah, I think I was a sailor in my past life.
You must have been.
Had to be. It's destiny that you had to be.
Now my favorite word doesn't sound really corny, but it's a word that actually gave me comfort. Okay, the word coffee.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
The word coffee would give me like a warmth sensation. You know what I mean? You know what? In the past, I would be so excited to go to sleep because I knew when I woke up, I'd be having coffee.
You know what? When I used to do Weight Watchers, I would go to bed early because I knew that my points would reset in the morning, and I was hungry.
Don't die on the camera, Mommy.
Literally, I would go to bed at like...
Are you kidding me?
No. I would go to bed at like 7:30, 8 o'clock at night because I was so hungry and my points reset in the morning so I could eat, wake up and eat. That's so sad.
Okay. Second question.
Obviously, Weight Watchers didn't last long. I did it like 6 different times.
Second question, okay? Here we go. Now remember, Logan first, then you. Now, what is your least favorite word?
Rounded.
Oh, okay.
The same.
Okay.
And another
That makes sense.
And another word too.
Now I know this is going to get really dark very fast, but a word that I always hear, and it not only does it make me feel uncomfortable, but it really makes me upset, like angry. As soon as I hear it, I get shocked and angered, and that's the N-word.
Yeah.
I hate that word.
Me too.
I do not like that word.
What's the N-word?
We can discuss it later.
No. Yeah. Me too.
As soon as I hear it, I get really pissed. Like I don't like it the way it sounds. I don't like it.
Yeah, same.
I just don't like it.
I was gonna say racism, but basically that same thing.
Yeah. Anyway, but I just wanted to say that's my least favorite word. Now, moving on. Third question. Okay. What sound do you love?
Like a music sound?
It could be any sound.
Any sound?
Oh, for me it would be
Well, hold on. Logan first, then you.
My most favorite sound. What?
I just realized my favorite sound has changed.
Okay, well, we'll get to that.
My
Tell us your
most-
old one and your new one. Okay.
You guys go first.
Yep.
I have an old one and a new one
Hmm?
too. I have an old one and a new one.
Start with the old.
too.
I have a new one.
The old one was like when you get into a game and it makes like the intro sound, like I guess.
Oh, okay.
Because you know you're getting into the game. My new one is when the school brings to go home.
Okay, Gary.
The old one is
Excuse me, I'm gonna go get my ramen.
some kind of like
Okay. Now, Gary, your sound?
my old sound is kind of like a default dance when you get into Fortnite
Okay.
thing.
How about your new sound?
And then my new sound is Guns and Save the World shooting, and then Guns and Battle Royale shooting.
Alright.
And also
Guns in general.
dances.
Now,
And
my
some-
favorite sound. Actually, I have two. Is that fair?
Yeah,
I have
yeah.
two?
Tell us.
There's something about being in a very quiet place and hearing a clock ticking, or rain on against the window.
Yeah.
Oh, I
In a
like
very
that.
quiet place, right?
Yeah. Rain is
I
also
know that counts as two, but it's kind of the same thing though.
thunder and lightning.
And my
Definitely.
second one actually, this is gonna sound stupid, but I don't care. It's my sound.
What?
Coffee brewing.
Oh, I actually
What's
like that sound.
Oh yeah.
Yours.
Yeah.
All good
Now
sounds.
start with your old one.
My first favorite sound was the sound of feet walking, or like shoes walking on gravel. I like that sound of the shoes on gravel.
On the rocks?
Like a walkway outside. I realized just now that my other favorite sound is the sound of you guys all laughing.
Really?
Alright.
Aw, that's nice.
It means you're happy and you're having fun.
Very cute. Very cute. Okay. Now, we went to the words, our least favorite. Now we're on the sounds, most favorites. Now, what is our least favorite sound, Logan? A sound that you just don't like hearing.
Nails on the chalkboard.
Okay, a little cliche, but that's all right. Gary?
Excuse me.
Well, I don't like the sound of this real guns, real bombs, and like scratching on a chalkboard like Logan.
Okay.
And like scratching like that. Like that. And then when you put your nails against like a rock or something,
You scratch it.
yeah, it makes me cold.
That.
Doesn't make me feel good.
You know what? My sound that I don't like, I haven't heard in a long time.
What? What?
You guys crying when you were babies.
Oh yeah.
Aw.
I did not like that at all.
Oh yeah.
Now, mommy she understood your cries, right?
Mm-hmm.
But there are times when she wasn't there, and it was just me with you guys, and one of you would be crying, and I would not know how to read it. I would not know, is this, let's check the diaper. How long ago did you eat?
I want to ask you guys in the audience, so those of you that have kids, because when they were little, I knew their cries. I knew what cry was a change me cry, which cry was a feed me cry, which cry was a just hold me cry. Like, let me know if any of you guys could read your baby's cries, because I was so in tune with them. I could always tell what they wanted, and it would always calm them down. Whichever one it was, I would do.
Well, the reason why I don't like that sound, or didn't like that sound, because it stressed me out because I couldn't.
Oh yeah, I understand.
Can I have a bowl of pretzels?
Yeah, you need to wipe your face.
Where?
You have stuff all over your chin.
Well, what sound
you too, Gary.
What sound do you not like?
Wipe your face. My least favorite sound is the sound of an annoying car revving its engine and screeching by the window outside.
Yeah, our old place.
Hate
because we have that problem.
Or people with motorcycles that are really loud. I freaking hate that noise.
Me and Logan don't really have it.
Here's what I don't understand. I don't understand because I see this a lot at work. I don't understand what the big deal is on revving your engine as you're trying to peel out. Because when I'm helping a person, you know, load the luggage in their car, and they try to spin out. Usually it's mostly guys.
Yeah.
They're always trying to make this loud sound with their vehicle. I don't understand that. I never got into that. It seems almost immature, like childish.
It is.
Like, oh wow, look at you, great,
they think it looks,
big shot.
It makes them look cool.
Right. Okay.
I don't like it either. I just hate it.
Now this is the part where I would ask what our favorite curse words are, but we're gonna.
You already know mine.
Yeah, we're not gonna be talking about that. Okay.
Well, not the ones you're allowed to say. It's crap.
So we'll just assume that your favorite curse word is crap.
Yeah.
Okay. So now here's what we're gonna talk about.
Hold on.
Our next question is going to be about profession. Okay. So here's the question. Okay. Pay attention. When you grow up, what job would you want to have? And for mommy, for us, what profession would want to do? You know,
I would.
other than what we're doing now.
I would like to work at.
Technically, I am doing it now.
I like to work at From Software as like the drawer for all the things.
I understand what.
I like to work at From Software, and I'd be the one who would draw.
Now, do you want to
all
explain
the
what From Software is to the audience in case they don't know?
Okay, well, From Software is a game company.
Yeah, hold it, please.
From Software is a game company that makes hard games like Dark Souls.
The Dark Souls series, Bloodborne,
Kingsfield,
Demon Souls, correct.
And some fan games came out of that, like Neo.
Armored Core.
Yeah.
Armored Core is From Software. Oh, you know what? I would say Armored Core is from Software because their name is From Software, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you want to work for From Software?
As the person who draws all the stuff.
Got it. Darian, what profession, what job would you want to have when you grow up?
I would want to work for Epic Games.
Epic Games, which are the people who made Fortnite, correct?
Mm-hmm. And some other games.
All right, cool. But right now, Fortnite's like the big game that they've made.
Mm-hmm.
Well, for myself,
Something big on Twitch.
I can tell you what I used to want to be.
Author.
Oh yeah. Well, I would like to be an author now, but you know, there was a moment in my life when I actually was considering trying to see if I can try to get into politics.
Huh. You
Back when I was younger.
Want to be the president when you're younger?
Maybe not the president, maybe like a senator. But if I could have worked my way up to be a senator, that'd be okay. Mommy?
I always sound really stupid when I say it, but I wish that I could be a professional YouTuber.
Aww.
Well, I don't think you sound stupid saying it, right?
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I think she does a great job doing that, right?
She does.
Yeah, very much. So now, we have to flip the coin on that question, okay? When you grew up, what job would you not want to have?
Sewage worker.
Work as a janitor.
See how she says sewage worker? Now, let's just understand that the people who work for the sewage industry, that's a respectable job, right? I mean, someone's got to do that job,
hard,
and I give them more props and respect
job
for doing that. Okay?
I didn't say they deserve all the respect because I could never do it. I would never do it.
a job that I would never want to have.
Yeah.
I seen this job on Dirty Jobs
Oh, yeah,
in San Francisco, where they literally had to climb under tiny little tunnels underneath the city that they could barely fit in with the sewage all the way up to like their knees practically, to repave the walls under the thing because it was all made out of brick back in the day when they were built, and they have to go in and what's it called? Mortar. They have to go back and re-mortar every day sections of the city because it's constantly crumbling and getting old and changing. So
Wow.
I would not want to do. They're literally standing in poop all day long to do this job, and I'm just like, oh my god, that's like my worst nightmare. I could not do that job.
Can you come back to me?
Okay, Garian?
What?
What job would you not want to have?
Also, slaughterhouse worker.
Oh.
Would not want to do that ever.
Slaughterhouse?
That almost puts very close to what I'm going to say.
A farmer?
Garian? Any idea? If you don't have an idea, that's fine. We can move on.
Would be cool, but
Yeah,
I
I
just
know.
grow plants.
Okay. Well, mine.
Then a rancher?
I used to have an old one and a new one. My old one was I did not want to be a teacher because I don't have the patience.
Me neither.
I
I
was
just
thinking
don't
about that.
have the patience to
Quiet!
teach children. But anyway,
Yeah, me neither.
I mean, you see me trying to teach you how to ride a bike.
Yeah.
Do you know how to ride a bike now?
No.
I failed.
Me
Now
too.
my new one would, now let me tell you a story. You know,
Once upon a time.
I'm always on this website called Reddit, right? There's news stuff, there's a lot of funny stuff, Reddit, the cat stuff sometimes.
Oh my god.
Oh.
So last week someone posted that they work at a vet, like an animal hospital, right?
Mhm.
And this is what I don't want to work at an animal hospital. And they said that the thing that they did not like about their job was that when they had to put dogs or cats to sleep, the owners would never be there in the room.
Oh, really?
And so the dog and the cat are so afraid, and they would always be looking for their owners. And that's how they spend the last moments of life,
That's so sad.
is confused
There's
and
a lot of
afraid.
people that do go in there with their pets and hold
This
their
person on
pets.
Reddit said that where they work, people normally do not go back there.
That's really sad.
And I can understand that. I can understand both sides. Yes, you want to
I
be
can
there.
understand either
And-
people
or not
that
wanting-
can't stand to be there when it happens.
Yeah.
If it's a can.
But I couldn't imagine. I mean, I wouldn't want to be there, but I couldn't imagine leaving my pet to do that, to go through that alone.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's like having a member of the family in a coma or something and being like, I don't want to be there when they pull the plug, you know, or whatever. Like, yeah, I don't want to be there. I don't want to see it happen, but you owe it to them to be there.
Yeah. Yeah, you do, right?
Yeah.
You do owe it to them.
Yeah.
Because that is a member of the family.
If they were a big part of your life, like
Yeah.
you owe it to them to be there when that happens. It's not meant to be easy. It's not an easy thing.
Now, this next question is somewhat complicated.
Wait, no, I haven't answered my name.
Oh, well then answer it. You've had time to think now.
None of the doctor jobs, like surgery, because I wouldn't want to see a patient die.
Oh yeah,
right in front of me.
I was gonna use it.
And all the bodies we have to get rid
This
of.
next question is complicated, and this is how this questionnaire is usually closed, right? Because it has to do, I think, in philosophy, what you think and what you believe. But here's the question. I was going to put it out there, and if you can answer it, go ahead. But if you can't, that's fine. I don't expect you to, especially you guys, okay? Here it is. When you arrive at the pearly gates,
What's that?
Heaven.
when you arrive at heaven, what would you like God to say? As I said before, you don't have to answer that.
I'm thinking.
Here's an example. Me, I've always thought this. Whenever I heard the question, I always thought this. I always imagined God just saying, "It's okay." That's it.
I would.
It's okay.
I think I would just want him to say, "Welcome home."
No, I want to say, like, welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome home.
Gary, any idea? You don't have to answer. If you don't understand it or you don't want to answer, you don't have to.
I would let him say.
Well, let me give you maybe this. What if you walked up and he goes, "Gary, I'm better than you at Fortnite."
What was that?
And then he says, "I'm sorry, Gary, and there's no Fortnite in heaven."
Oh. All right. So let me ask And that's the question after
That's
this.
the end of it. We're done
That's the
eating,
end
so.
of it. We are done eating. That worked out.
Alright, so thanks for joining us for this mukbang. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you leave us a comment down below, and if you're new here, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching my little broccoli bites, and we'll catch you in the next video. Bye!